Practice not absorbing any negative external emotional energy. Practice not carrying it. Practice not propagating it. And practice not transferring it to somebody else. Practice not negative imaging, meaning no negative thoughts, no negative memories, no negative ideas or any negative intentions. Practice having nothing whatsoever to do with anything of a negative nature. And that includes people. Any type of places that hold a really bad, memory for you. Any type of objects. There's a reason that the universe gets rid of not only people out of your life, but also objects. Like, for example, a car, or perhaps something that you were dependent upon, or maybe clothing that is associated with a time in your past that was really bad. Those objects carry a very heavy energy. And that energy is not meant to be brought with you into your new life. For example, you should never go to a pawn shop because everything in there was either stolen from somebody and sold, or it was sold at a point in somebody's life where it was absolutely an abysmal rock bottom failure for them. So that energy is still with those items and objects. And when you buy it, you wind up absorbing that energy. So therefore, you have to practice not absorbing any energy, not just from people. You can absorb negative energy from animals, from trees, it doesn't matter, because wherever negative energy is and the environment that it's surrounded by, that environment gets absorbed with that stuff. It absorbs it, it assimilates it. And even though the person left, that energy still permeates and lingers. So what happens is it lingers in residual form. So what happens is when you buy something that belonged to somebody, all of that energy is just soaked up in there. And then when you buy it, you just open the home of your life to this stuff. And it becomes your energy now. And that's why it's a very bad idea to buy anything used, And if you do, you have to sage it and just cleanse it, because you want to get that old energy out, because you don't know these people. You don't know where they came from, what their situation was, their circumstance, the mentality that they had, what they were going through personally. Any kind of drama or issues or any kind of nonsense, all that's in there. So that's why people always associate items and objects with things of the past, like mementos, keepsakes, things like that, because those energies are still there. Your memories will never die because your memories live in your sacred space, what you call your imagination. So therefore, just make sure that when you find yourself in an environment, make sure it's conducive to you raising your vibration and not lowering it. And if you manage somehow to find yourself in a precarious situation where you are absorbing negative energy, just teach yourself to deflect it. But if any gets through, just stop, purge it, and just cleanse yourself before you move on, because you're going to wind up propagating it. It means it's amplifying, it's magnifying itself, because it's just like parasitic. So once they find their way in, they're just going to infect everything and infest everything. And that's what negativity is. Like I say, negativity is not a static energy. It is a kinetic energy that demands transfer. So deny it transfer. It takes practice. It takes practice to build that deflector screen, trust me. But you'll get there. In time you will. I have absolute faith in you. I do.